Starting right away tonight with breaking news out of Perrysburg. The smoke plume, it could be seen from miles after a popular restaurant out there on Route 25 caught fire.
Yeah, we're talking about Social Gastropub in Perrysburg. Fire crews still on the scene, and we're told they'll be there for a while.
Madeline Watkins, she is joining us live there tonight. So do we have any word yet what caused it, Madeline?
Jeff and Melissa, we don't know exactly what caused this fire yet here at Social, but what I can tell you is that fire crews are still here on scene. It's still a very active scene. I mean, you can see that the building is a total loss. It's completely to the ground almost. I mean, if you look at the front where the Social sign is, that part of the building, that part actually just collapsed, I would say, within the last 20 minutes or so. So it's still very active here. They're still trying to determine exactly what caused this fire. But what I can tell you is that it started on the exterior part of the building. It started outside, and then that's when you heard that customer that we just heard from. She went inside. She was actually coming to grab lunch here at Social. She ran inside, told the employees that there was a fire outside and no one knew. So then they all came out. They tried to take the fire out. They tried to pour water on it. It, of course, wasn't working. It wasn't doing the job. So then that's, of course, when the Perrysburg Fire Department arrived on scene. And then by then, that's when the roof of the building was already starting to cave in. The last we heard here on scene was, of course, crews were waiting to go inside to tackle the inside because, of course, it wasn't safe to go indoors. And I think that's very clear because of how the roof is just completely caved in right now. So the owner of Social, Bruce Gradkowski, he tells me that he was an hour away when his employees told him about the news. He says he got here as soon as he could, and the number one thing on his mind right now is that thankfully everyone is safe. He says they're all just gonna get together and lean on one another.
And that's why it was called Social, just the support, just the community, just to be social with one another. And I think of everything our employees have gone through with COVID and now this, and to stick with us through those times. And so that's why I know we have a group that perseveres, and we'll figure it out. And I can't say enough how thankful I am for everyone's support.
And I will say, when I got here on scene, all of the employees, they were just kind of sticking together, and you can see just how visibly upset they were. Bruce says that they are still pretty shaken up about this whole situation, but thankfully they are just going to lean on one another. And he says through the support from the community, that's how they will get through this. Live in Perrysburg tonight, Madeline Watkins, WTOL 11.